The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Sicilian Corner, winner of the Italian Heritage Media Award, with your hosts, Tom Zappola and Mike Glamazzo.
Hi, my name is Tom.
Hi, my name is Mike. I haven't seen you. New to the area?
No, I've been gone for a couple months. I'm back.
Really?
I'm back.
Wow.
You like my tan?
Let me see. Is that tan for you? Is that?
Chrissy, do I look tan?
I can't tell a difference. I'm so sorry.
I can't tell either.
I want the three of you to know.
I think you do.
Thank you. And I want the three of you to know I have no tan lines. None.
That's because he has no tan.
The old ladies down in Florida liked it, did they?
They did.
Yeah?
They did.
You got a cute tush?
Speaking of...
You got any cellulite in your ass yet?
But can I tell you something, speaking of the old ladies in Florida? I don't know if this is disrespectful or not.
Yeah.
We lost about 4 of them this year. Serious.
But they still outnumber the men.
Gone. No, men too. Gone.
Like history, like smoke.
Couple
Never
of-
hear nothing.
You know what's really interesting, though?
What's up?
I'll tell you what's really interesting is that it's we're witnessing it down there. You can't see it up here. The demographic in Florida, I can't tell you how it's decreasing age-wise. This year in our condo, now we've been in our condo for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
18 years. We had probably a 35% turnover this year with new owners between the ages of 30-something and 50-something.
Well, that's good. That's a good
It's
sign.
tremendous. Are
Yeah.
you kidding? It's tremendous. And a lot of them have disposable cash, Mikey. Disposable cash. You know what I mean? That's
Because they're not retiring. They're not waiting for their Social Security check.
and a lot of them are working remotely. So they can relocate.
That's another factor I didn't
They
take
can
into
relocate
consideration.
from Connecticut. It's unbelievable, and it's been beneficial to us because some of
New ideas. They're running for the board.
one of the guys on the board, first thing he says, this pool furniture, we got to get rid of it. We got to get rid of it. All the pool furniture. It's been there 25 years. Let's get rid of it. It's going to cost $5,000 a side, $10,000 for all of the new pool furniture for.
Oh, pool furniture.
Pool.
I thought you were talking about getting rid of the pool.
No, the pool furniture. You know, stuff like that.
Is,
But
that,
anyway.
is that ever filled up with salt water during a bad storm? Since you've been there?
No, never.
The water never comes up that high? Splash over?
I've never
nothing?
seen it. I was in the pool probably 3 times this year. We have a little private beach that Ellen and I go
Yeah.
to. It's like Gilligan's Island.
Is that the one with the boardwalk you got to walk?
No. This is it's on the intercoastal. It's not on the ocean. The ocean is about 3 miles.
So you're swimming in the river.
It's not the river. It's the ocean. It's at the mouth of the.
Don't throw an attitude.
I'm
It's a
throwing
river.
at it.
Intracoastal
David,
is a freaking
I'm
river.
not going to. This is
Okay,
a
so it's brackish water.
no, it's salt. 100%
It's
salt.
brackish. That's what I'm saying.
Brackish means partly salt.
Yeah. It's not it can't be 100% that far up.
Of course, what are you talking about that far up? The ocean is.
Is it tidal? I mean,
Of course, it's tidal. The
so it's
ocean
probably-
is less than a quarter of a mile away.
Is that the mouth
Yes.
from your place?
Yes.
And where's the beach? Further down,
The
right?
beach is heading towards the ocean, except
Oh, it's going the other way.
what it is, it's a park. It's a park that they put together, man-made park. And along the water, it's the only place in the intercoastal that actually has a small 500-yard beach. The good thing about it is the palm trees, it's like literally being on a deserted island where you got the palm trees behind you, so if it's sunny, it's really hot, you can sit under a palm tree,
Nice.
but then you
Yeah.
step into the water.
I love
And
that.
the water temperature is 85, and it's just, you can just float around there.
85.
Oh, it's fabulous. 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 So anyway,
Wow. How was your trip coming back?
that's a good question. You know, guys,
That's got to be a boring
have you ever made the
ride.
trip? No, it isn't a boring ride. Have you ever made the trip?
I have.
You have.
I have not.
Now, we
I
did
have
it,
too.
Yeah.
But years ago.
We did it in 4 days. We take our time. We make it like a vacation. And it's like
It's a vacation from a vacation.
it's like
What do you think, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
Makes
time
sense.
travel. It's like time travel.
Okay.
You start in Florida, and Florida is, you go all the way up, you're in Florida for 4.5 hours before you get into Georgia.
I used to get so excited. I see entering Florida.
Forget it.
Yeah, I said, wow, we made great time. Yeah, it takes another 4.5 to 5 hours.
It doesn't work like that. You're right. So we're in Florida for
Long and
4.5
skinny.
hours. 4.5 hours. Then you get into Georgia. Now, you get into southern Georgia. Gorgeous. Palm tree. Beautiful. Now you start heading north. And now you're in central Georgia. And then you're in northern Georgia. And it's like you're in, what was that?
Deliverance?
Thank you. Deliverance. Now you're going to South Carolina. Southern South Carolina, it's like going in from Deliverance to Al Cap. What was the name of that? Al Cap.
Yeah.
Right? Little Abner. I mean, amazing.
Little Abner.
You get out of the car there, and listen, if someone has a problem with it, tough. You get out of the car there, and like you go into a convenience store to get gas, and they hear your accent, your northern accent, they're assholes.
Really?
Absolutely. They do not like us.
Did you stay in Savannah this trip?
We did. Beautiful.
Did you like the city?
Loved it.
Yeah.
And then we stayed in Richmond. Once you get out of the northern part of North Carolina, you feel like you're back into, like, whatever the word is. You're like, it's beautiful. Once you get into Virginia, it's gorgeous. Richmond, Alexandria.
Absolutely.
Now you're getting into New Jersey. Now, New Jersey is the northern version of South Carolina.
Yeah.
So you're going from one to the other.
It's
back
unbelievable.
Again. Yeah.
The New Jersey Turnpike, all that stuff, maniacs.
If you've ever driven, David, and I don't know if you have, you said you just drove back and forth to Florida.
Right.
You ever driven the New Jersey Turnpike at night?
Oh, yeah.
It's
You ever
nuts.
pulled into any of the rest areas, David?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's
It's then once we get into New York, you're back in civilization.
It's amazing.
It's just unbelievable.
It's a whole different.
Now
It's like a whole different city.
it is, Mikey. Roadkill. You can't identify the roadkill in South Carolina. You can't identify it.
Chrissy, what you
They
have
look
to
like
say?
prehistoric animals.
Oh, no, nothing. You're fine.
Do they have roadkill in Australia?
Yes.
You can identify them.
No, I mean, not always.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's
If you
pretty
run
bad.
over enough times, you're
pretty
just
bad.
like,
And what was the
that
number
was
one?
something.
Who ran number one on your charts? Who keeps track of it? Ellen?
Yeah, we keep a little check mark. There was about we probably saw 30 or 40.
Of what?
I think they were anteaters.
in Florida.
What are those
In the
things
South.
with
There's
the, with the
there's
long?
quite a-
They have long nostrils.
There's quite a few of those in the New Jersey Turnpike, is there?
New Jersey Turnpike.
Those
it's
are people.
People. I was going to say
gonna
on
be
the
people.
Jersey Turnpike, it's just people, dead people. That's all. Hey, listen, we got a great show, Mike. All kidding aside, man. Hey, nice
Pleasure,
to be
man.
back. Nice
Pleasure.
to be back.
Welcome back.
We have a good show. Listen, this now. You know what a tease is?
yeah.
Why don't you explain to our audience what a tease is?
Bridget Bardot.
No, not that kind of a tease. And by the way, Bridget Bardot is not really a tease these days.
Not these days.
She kind of looks like she came out of a pickle jar now.
Ursula Andress.
Same.
When she come out of the water in that James Bond movie with that white bikini on.
Will you guys
Hey,
help me here,
Chris.
please? Help.
Holy
I'm still
sh-
Googling anteaters in America. I did not know you had them here. Sorry.
Anteaters?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yes. Long
You sure they
snow-
weren't Amarillos?
They could have. They very well could have been.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, what is an
'Cause they're all over the
Amarillo?
place.
Amarillo, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's got a long snout.
Yeah. And they can throw an attitude. They can really.
A dead one can't.
Well, if you're walking on a trail
They can throw.
and they're sunning themselves,
They can throw an attitude.
they really.
All right. So what's a tease?
Question, what's an Amarillo?
Amarillo
I'm
looks.
Googling, I can't. Armadillo?
Armadillo.
There you go.
Amarillo-
Cool.
Amarillo's a
is
city
Texas.
in Texas.
Yeah, because that's what I
That's
got.
where they come from.
I got
Armadillo.
city in Texas.
They used
I
to
was
live.
like,
They used to live there, but
They used to live there, and then they moved further.
God.
Amarillo,
They moved very
Armadillos.
slowly.
Good.
Took
Got
them a
it.
while to get
Why?
there.
Tell me why.
Just, you
Why?
know.
I should have stayed there.
You guys are obligated to a certain degree. You're trying to educate me here as an Australian in America, and you're teaching me all the wrong things. And I'm,
Amarillo.
yeah, an Amarillo.
Anyway.
And you
Anyway.
agreed with me.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. So what's a tease?
A tease is when you come out and say you make a statement, and you want to pique our listeners' attention.
Like if I say we have a famous, like it's right before the break, and I say we have a famous quarterback that's going to be joining us after the break,
Stay
and you
tuned.
say Tom Brady.
No, I shouldn't have, but I did.
Right.
Yeah, because I got excited. And my mind, I don't stay focused. That's my biggest problem.
You think? You don't.
I'm not here.
You and I need to chat
like
about
you're
that.
talking right now.
You
I'm
know,
not paying attention.
I know that. You know something?
Right, Barbara?
I
She tells me I do that to her all the time.
I mentioned it to her myself. I was concerned about you several months
She
ago.
wasn't listening either.
She wasn't listening to me.
Don't worry about me.
All right, so a tease. You know what a tease is. So we're going to throw out a tease.
Yep.
I mean, we're letting the audience know that this is
Ahead
a
of
tease.
time. And anticipation.
Now-
and if we have the drum roll.
No, we don't see. No, you don't need a drum.
No drum rolls.
No, you don't. Need
How come we don't have, like,
Because you talk over
things,
them.
music, that
we don't need a drum roll.
we like the band, McNamara's band? None of that.
Band?
Well, you want stuff? What do you want? What do you want from me?
I love stuff.
How about that for drum roll, kid?
See, that doesn't work in this particular situation.
and now
was
I
good.
give him something and he doesn't like it. What
I
do you-
like it personally. Not bad.
That's pretty
Does that,
good.
does that make you happy?
That's wonderful.
What can I do?
I'm easily pleased.
All right, so
Thank you.
Oh, see,
Thank you so
now
much.
you're getting it, girl.
Miracle Water. So
Miracle Water?
you mentioned to me about a product that's out called Miracle
get-
Water. Called Miracle
I thought
Water.
we weren't going to go here.
I understand that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be.
Jesus, Mary. Yeah, let me write it out for you.
Anyways, we have a tease. That was it. But there's a product that's out that Mike.
Where's the product from, Tom?
It's a product from Russia,
No.
southern Russia.
No.
Confirmed by
Southern Russia?
The internet.
Yeah.
confirmed by one David and Chrissy. So that's two.
You got thrown under the bus.
Uno, due.
And so we're gonna
I was not
investigate
party to
this.
this.
The Sicilian Corner investigative team is going to make a phone call after the break, and the Sicilian Corner investigative team they haven't done this in a while,
I know.
right?
Well, with you away, I mean, it's hard. You know, they keep the payroll like it used to be.
The last investigative call we made was trying to figure out the grassy knoll thing with Kennedy.
No. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What about Sweaty Balls?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good too.
Ben and Jerry? What up?
Anyways, how have you been? What's going on?
Knock on wood, things are good.
So we're having dinner next Thursday night. Tony Parmigiano, myself, you and Wayne.
Hats off to Tony Parmigiano.
Tony's done a great job with the feast, and we're going to have just a little meeting next week along with the Chinese food, just to shoot the breeze.
Oh, I can't mix business with pleasure.
Oh no, not at all.
I'm glad we were invited to this.
No, this is
We're very busy.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
You guys didn't get your invitation?
Must still be in the mail.
Well, blame Wayne.
Oh.
Blame Wayne.
I think they're talking business.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we are.
That should be a movie.
We are.
Blame Wayne.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead.
Why? And there may be an answer. You guys may have the answer to this. Why is Florida so clean? And once you get to Jersey and north, including Massachusetts, it's a pigsty along the grounds.
I agree with
Why? Why is that, guys? Is it because of the winter? Because even in the summer, though, it's a pigsty.
When the snow melts, it leaves a lot of debris. But you know something? A lot of these trucks that pick stuff up, like Waste Management,
Yeah.
you see them on 213 doing 60 miles an hour. Stuff is blowing out of their freaking bucket like you can't believe.
I think
and they
Florida-
probably don't even know it.
Florida probably has more prisoners, right? And they clean more,
That's a good point.
right?
Very good point.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
I'm telling you, in Florida,
gangs. They got the road
you walk
gangs.
down. You walk down any street in Florida, you will not see a gum wrapper.
I believe it.
You don't see a gum
No.
wrapper on the ground.
Massachusetts. Well, you don't have to go too far. Look at Massachusetts. Look a few miles to our north at New Hampshire.
Pigsty.
Not only
Wyndham, especially.
immaculate.
Salem is nothing. Salem is not the most cleanest town in.
They turned Salem. There was no forethought. They didn't.
I mean, you live in Salem. It's kind of a hellhole.
It's not a. It's not a hellhole.
I like it here.
Wow.
I've been to way worse places. Yeah, I was going to throw him under the bus. I won't. It's fine.
No, you can't.
It's fine. I just didn't know that those tiny little bottles of Fireball were classed as like lawn decorations.
See?
But apparently they are over in Haverhill.
That's exactly. That's a perfect example.
Yeah, liquor
perfect
store.
example. Yesterday I was on my bike for the first time. You see,
This is the new bike?
yeah, nips all over the place.
You really
Now-
do. Like you really.
You see
it's
that- oh,
ridiculous.
Does this
I was
bike
shocked.
Does this bike have a turbocharge or something, a battery or something?
It does. It's called an e-bike.
It's called a what?
E-bike.
Okay, so you can go up hills
got
without
f-
really having to get off your bike, right?
Well, it's not a motorcycle.
No,
You still have
but
to
it's got-
pedal.
It assists you.
It's an assist.
It's like going to assisted living, more or less.
It's assisted cycling.
All right. All right, I'll buy that. I used it.
I thought the reason for a bike, though, is to get as much exercise as you could.
You're misunderstanding. If you're going
Can
up,
you enlighten me, please?
if you're going up, all right, you don't have the thing on, and you're going straight.
I
Now
don't
you
have
see-
what on?
You don't have the assist on right now. I'm riding my bike.
You
Then
said
I
the
come,
thing.
I come to a hill.
Yeah.
So now
I'm
I
picturing
can
this.
I can press a button and I can get assist either 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 5.
5 shifts.
It's not a shift. You have a shift also because it's an 8-speed. It's an 8-speed bike, which I don't have to use the assist. I can just use. But if you're going up a hill, sometimes you need an assist. So if you're going up a steep hill, you start pedaling at 1, and it's like, and you're pedaling. So now you crank it up to 2, and it's a little easier going up, but you still have to pedal to go up.
Yeah.
That's the way it works.
Okay. In Florida, it's so flat. I mean,
You
it's a
don't need
piece
one.
of cake. You can do 15 miles.
You do not.
Like it's nothing.
You don't need an e-bike in Florida.
Yeah. I'm glad,
They're
Tommy.
expensive.
And you got it already?
$2,200.
How much?
$2,200
Wow.
2,200?
Do you have to charge it? Do you have to have it plugged
Every
in?
day, yeah.
Every day you just plug it in all
Just
the time?
plug it in the garage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's just like your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you charge it. It can
Small.
go up to 75 miles
Wow.
on one charge,
That's cool.
which I go 9, sometimes 10.
That's nice, though.
I love it. I
You
absolutely love it.
outside, you're in the fresh air. And
Absolutely love it. I biked I biked 6 days a week in Florida. 6 days a week.
I feel
Loved
like
it.
there's a missed opportunity there. Couldn't you like charge it by pedaling? Like,
would think
isn't
or
there-
put
it
you would
in
think
or-
you could charge it by
Chris, do
pedaling.
you bike?
No, I do not.
It's wonderful, wonderful exercise, and
Yeah.
it's easier in your joints.
that's it, especially in these.
Keeps the weight off like you wouldn't believe, and it's just being out there. It's like when you go for a walk, it's slow, and you'd have to walk for miles because it's slow. On a bike, you go 8 and 10 miles, Mikey. You see all kinds of beautiful things, especially
I agree.
in
I don't know if
Florida.
you've seen
I
me
agree.
walk.
Florida, along the ocean, some of the swordies you see.
Well, even our Route 1A, like say from Salisbury riding up to
you
Rye.
see
That's a.
There are some beautiful sights, all female.
I like the new haircut.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. Letting it grow out a little bit.
No, this is about the extent of it.
I think it looks nice.
Ellen, as long as Ellen-
the hat right now, the folks, Tommy is letting the back of his hair grow. I would let it go another couple of weeks before you just.
I'm
trim
getting
it.
a haircut
Alan
on Friday.
trims it for you?
No. Amelia does. Amelia, we got to take a break. I'll explain who Amelia is later on. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Hang in there. We'll be right back.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Looking for that something special? All of us here at the Sicilian Corner suggest trying Ristorante Uno, located at 119 Salem Street in Boston's historic North End. For the most exquisite dining experience in an intimate setting that serves authentic regional Italian cuisine and features old country service. Try Ristorante Uno. Did we mention their award-winning wine cellar? Ristorante Uno, 119 Salem Street in Boston's historic North End. Call 617-573-9406 for reservations. That's 617-573-9406. Tell them the boys from the Sicilian Corner sent you.
Today.
Today, Lawrence General Hospital has affiliations with leading Boston academic medical centers. Top specialists from Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center and Floating Hospital for Children at Tufts Medical Center work with our local doctors to bring world-class care close to home. Today, amazing partnerships are happening at Lawrence General Hospital. To learn more, visit lawrencegeneral.org/today.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Essex Orthopedics and Optima Sports Medicine is pleased to announce the opening of their American College of Radiology accredited MRI unit at their location at 16 Pelham Road in Salem, New Hampshire. So now, in addition to receiving the best orthopedic care in the Merrimack Valley, as well as physical and occupational therapy at Optima Sports Therapy and Rehab, you can also have your MRI, all in one convenient location. The doctors and staff of Essex Orthopedics and Optima Sports Medicine have been dedicated to providing outstanding medical care to the Merrimack Valley in southern New Hampshire since 1984. Located on Route 97, just off Exit 2 from Route 93 North, on the second floor of the Workout Club of Salem. You deserve the best care, and that's exactly what you'll get from the board-certified surgeons at Essex Orthopedics and Optima Sports Medicine. Please call 603-898-2244 to schedule an appointment.
A loyal sponsor for the Sicilian Corner is Hilton Oil Company. Hilton Oil has been located right across from the South Lawrence Common since 1932 at 101 South Union Street. Hilton Oil Company specializes in 24-hour burner service, oil deliveries, including automatic deliveries serving all the Merrimack Valley area, plus portions of southern New Hampshire. If you want your car fixed right the first time, bring it to Hilton's state-of-the-art service station. Remember, Hilton's is also a Mass State Inspection Station. Hilton Oil Company, 101 South Union Street in Lawrence. Call 978-687-9793.
This is Cindy
and Mike Kunstler,
owners of Grazie Italian Restaurant in Dracut, Massachusetts,
the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
In addition to spectacular views overlooking our golf course, we have an incredible Italian chef, Benny Curti.
Benny was born and raised in Italy and came to be our executive chef in 2013.
Benny is so passionate about cooking. If you haven't experienced the food at Grazie Italian Restaurant, you're truly in for a treat.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club.
Okay, we're back. So, Mikey, what is this water in front of you? Can you hold it up? What is that?
This is a packet of Peter Popoff's scam artist, bullshit artist.
Whoa.
This is his water.
No, first
of
all,
that he sells miracle water.
He
doesn't sell it. He's going to give it to you for nothing. The only thing, folks, you have to.
You're getting
this is
pissed
so
off.
wrong.
I can see you're getting
This
pissed.
is so wrong in so many ways. Poor Aunt Grace waits for her Social Security check to come in.
How much is it?
First of all, the water is free. Then he's going to inundate you every single day between emails, letters. You're going to get stuff from them. They'll bury you.
So wait a minute. His name is Peter Popoff.
Yeah, even the name should be a warning to you.
And where is this water from?
This comes from a wonderful river in Russia.
You're freaking kidding me.
In the industrial zone.
Oh, Jesus.
South Russia, I believe.
Yeah,
David was doing research this morning.
And it comes in a little packet. You can't drink it, David. You can't drink it.
So what is the purpose of it?
Well, according to Peter Popoff, anybody who gets an ask for this water to be sent to them is going to get a little packet. Comes in a little cellophane packet. That's why there's so little in here. What's going to happen within a couple of days? Believe it or not, and I know you're going to bite at this, you're going to start receiving checks. This is the honest to God's truth, everybody. You're going to start receiving checks from people that you don't know.
Is that what they say?
Yeah. Your electric bill.
Why is that bad? That's good.
David, your electric
pretty
bill.
cool, man.
I like it.
You're going to save money on your electric bill.
I am.
Because of Peter Popoff's miracle water.
Wow. I need that.
You know, when you were at the beach and you ran those, the amusements there, those, what do you call them?
Amusements.
No. What was the thing that you had that you,
the
arcade?
You were a carny.
You know something? That's like insulting.
It is.
That's like pretty insulting. I was a businessman.
No, that's what it is.
I was an amusement
The
businessman.
odds of somebody winning were what?
1,001.
Scam. And that's what this is. So anyway, you're supposed to receive checks.
Oh, really?
Well, it's been 5 days. I haven't got nothing.
All right, so I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? After the next break, there's a number. There's an 800 number.
David, can you call the attorney first? I want to make sure we're not getting in any
No,
trouble.
all you have to do is
let's do it after.
All you got to do is let them know that they're on the air. They may hang up on us, and if they do, that's fine. But maybe we can ask them to explain how it all works.
You know, to the credit of Ben and Jerry's, when we called them about Shorty Balls, their ice cream,
yes,
they were good. They stayed with us on the phone. They didn't get excited.
And
I mean, we were really giving the marketing department. Who the hell would call ice cream?
And then we
Sweaty
also,
balls?
and they were very good. And then we also called Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh.
Because we asked them about just selling, remember in Seinfeld, just selling the tops of muffins?
Oh, yeah, the muffin tops.
We asked
Those are
them, we
delicious.
talked to them.
Muffin tops.
We talked to Dunkin' Donuts about just selling muffin tops. They hung up on us.
So one time I was doing a show with our friend Lou.
Yeah.
And I said, why don't colleges sell M&Ms the color of their school at the games? And he's like, that's a great idea. I said, let's call them. We had a bag of M&Ms. We called the 800 number, and the woman literally said, boy, if we get one more call like that, it's like,
Common sense.
maybe it's a good idea.
Common sense.
It's like she was upset we had the idea. Like, are you kidding me? It's a good idea.
All right, so we are going to attempt to call them after the next break, and let's see what happens. Again, if
You got to be diplomatic. though.
well, it's an 800 number, so you're probably going to get some board, someone working the phone board or whatever they call it with the headset on. Like if you want to order.
You mean like an operator? Is that what you're trying to say?
If you want to order one of those back
That's
massages,
what
same thing.
Trying to think of
Yeah,
operator?
pretty much.
I have a question.
Yes, Dan.
Did we end up saying how is it the scam part? Like how much money are you paying? You said the water's free, so I'm still unclear on how
That's
is
a
this
very
scam?
good point.
There's all kinds of
Well,
products.
give us an example.
Well, I don't have it in front of me because I'm not paying too much attention to it.
But how's he
This-
getting your
This
money?
is dangerous.
How are they making?
Because he sells other things. He's souvenirs. You want to wear a Peter Popoff shirt? You want to pop off with Peter Popoff? You got all those T-shirts and everything else. You got all kinds of stuff. Join Peter Popoff's group, whatever.
We're going to do some research.
The guy made.
Yeah,
listen. 23 million.
David, when you get it, can you jump on this and just find out who this guy is and
$23
what they're all about, if you get a
million.
chance?
Well, I can tell you that a website has the worst televangelist product scams of all time.
Ooh. Say that again for us.
hold on. So he's a televangelist.
He bought a little storefront, right?
Wait a second.
No.
I know who
In
this
tech-
guy
in-
is. This guy has got high hair, I believe.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard the name before
Completely-
as well. 'Cause
completely
how would
died.
you forget?
He's
Peter
got high
Popoff.
hair. I think I have seen. I think he's got a big following in Florida.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. He has he rents out these big halls.
Right. Yes.
And people come.
They call him Pete.
Pete.
I call him Schmuck.
So listen, after the break, let's give it a shot.
But why doesn't the Attorney General, he's got to be registered. That little storefront that he bought, that he made a church, right, in Texas?
Andy's number one.
What's the matter with the Attorney General from Texas? David, why don't they close him down? Why don't they close him?
It's Texas.
And no, not only that, he may be doing nothing illegal, Mike. What's he doing that's illegal?
Everything.
No, he's not. There's no difference between if he's an evangelist and he's got people believing in his evangelism. That's
the only evangelism he believes in is filling his freaking pockets with money.
I don't disagree with
you.
you.
He made $23 million in 2005. He pays his wife Elizabeth. He pays her $2 million. The kid's $183,000.
Wait a second.
For
Guys,
what?
Why don't we start a TSC?
Yeah, we got the Merrimack. He lives right on the Merrimack.
Why don't we start our own?
We call it Merrimack Miracle Water.
Mike. And we can plug into Sicilian
Corner.
Father Mikey.
Father Mikey's
Miracle Water.
I wouldn't do that to people. That's a sham.
All right.
Other things I sell. not Miracle Water.
Well, anyway,
the water part would be a sham. The Father Mikey part.
How many
No way.
So the 5 worst televangelist product scams of all time, Peter Popoff is number 1 and number 2.
Wow.
And the water is number 2.
What's number 1? Do we know?
Number 1 is Mr. Peter Popoff. Let's see. What was he doing? They're calling it Miracle Manna.
Yeah, Manna.
M-A-N-N-A.
Yeah.
Which is every bite of this heavenly cake, you'll feel empowered and encouraged to move into all God has for you.
I'm liking this.
All your dreams will come true if you eat the cake. Based on the claims of the video, Miracle Manna is cake from heaven. It's cake from heaven that empowers you to do God's will.
So when we call, can we say, hey, is Peter there, please?
You can't go back to the cake
Peter
part.
there?
Can we do that?
You have to fill out this questionnaire, David, right? When you go to one of his seminars?
Yeah.
Because he rents out like a church, say. So now he goes, and he's probably got 900 people there. And he gets up, puts a chorus behind him, a choir, all dressed in white. I mean, it's beautiful.
Like he's Sicilian Corner, baby.
Hey. So now he turns around. You have this card you have to fill out. So Elizabeth gets all the cards. That's his wife, right? So he's up on the stage, and he's got a small earbud in his ear, and you can't see it because of his hair. And she'll say, Betty in row number 2, seat 40.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, I know. That's what he got arrested for.
Oh, he did get arrested?
Oh, sure. They busted him. Now, he disappeared for 7-8 years. Now he comes back with something even more stupid, Miracle Water from Russia.
South Russia.
So is there a difference between Russia and South Russia?
Industrial zone.
Well,
is that like South Lawrence and North Lawrence?
Well, it's near the Black Sea, so it must be nicer.
Is it brackish? That's why you can't drink it.
Back to brackish.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
You guys you're going to jump all over me for this, but you know what I'm getting into?
What's that?
I'm getting into hip-hop.
No.
I'm getting into hip-hop. I'm not kidding. And I'm getting into rap music.
Are you serious now?
I'm dead serious. Wow. Let me explain something. And Chrissy, do you have any affinity at all for like rap music or hip-hop?
Yeah.
My granddaughter has started...
Now, which one, Lucy?
Lucy. And her mother and a couple of other people down in Florida have started educating me and Ellen to hip-hop and rap music. Now, there's rap music.
How do you dance to rap music?
Mike, I'm telling you, there's some unbelievable
Chrissy?
stuff up there.
If you're out and they're playing rap, how do you dance to it?
I'll tell you, it depends on the beat.
It's free flow.
But
joyfully you dance.
Yeah, but there's 2 types of rap music.
I mean,
there's
what's
rap
wrong
music
with...
that's rapping that I don't like. It's just voice rapping. But then there's...
Plus, they're talking about killing cops and everything
Not always.
Not always. But
I'm talking about rap music.
That's where some of these kids get these crazy ideas.
I agree. But I'm talking about rap music that they're also singing. Now, you know who I found abhorrent, but I kind of really like him now?
Tell me.
Eminem.
Eminem?
I like Eminem.
Good.
I like the green ones. Green ones are my favorite.
And you know, if you get the colors of blue and orange, that's like the University of Florida.
See,
colors.
I'm dealing with two elderly people here. Two
Well,
elderly
David's
people.
not elderly.
Yeah, they're both elderly.
He's younger than you.
Look at her and I.
Yeah,
Look
we got this.
how
Well, Chrissy's cool.
How much? Yeah, Chrissy, you are pretty cool.
I know.
So, what's your favorite music? Do you like rap, or do you like what's your favorite? Do you like the blues?
Favorite? Ooh, it's hard. I like all music. Like
Depends on the
it's-
day,
It's
right?
really, really difficult. Depends on the moment. Really, not even the day. I'm definitely pulling out slightly in front would be your like R&B, Motown, soul. I generally
love
gravitate
that.
towards that. But there's not a single genre. When I was younger, I used to be naive and like, I hate hardcore music or I hate this music. And as you are a musician, you sort of open yourself up to everything. There is not one genre where there hasn't been at least one song where I go, wow, I actually really like that. That sounds really cool. I'm talking like techno
I'm
and everything that I thought I
agree.
hated when I was younger, and like heavy metal. I thought I hated that. One or two songs here and there, I'm like, wow, that
I agree.
really speaks to me.
Now
So-
I'm going to really.
I'm open-minded.
I'm going to really
Yeah.
disappoint you. I'm going to really disappoint you.
You've already did. Oh,
Well,
I can't say that.
You talk to
He came home.
You talk to a millennial or a Gen Zer, and you look on some of the rankings, right? And you ask the question. I'm going to ask you the question: who, in your opinion, is the greatest male vocalist, the greatest vocalist of all time?
Including classical?
Anything. Top three.
Wow.
It's too hard. It's
I mean,
subjective.
All right.
The one who impressed me the most, because I saw him in person,
Sinatra.
was Pavarotti, Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra, right? Those guys are not even in the top 20 for most of the list now. You would be surprised how
But
many.
who's voting, T? Who's making this list?
The younger generation is voting.
that
But
answers your own question.
up to the age of 40, 45, Sinatra was at one time number 3, 4, 5. In most lists now, he's not even in the top 20 because they it's a younger generation. So they're picking, like, who's at the top of the list on a lot of those? Aretha Franklin is at the top of a lot of lists, I mean, people like that. So the Sinatras, the Dean Martins, they're starting to fade. And it's like in the Great American Collectibles, like Gaps, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, the young collectors are going for the Tom Brady's,
hot ones,
the
right.
Patrick Mahomes,
Right.
the Frank Giffords, the Y.A. Tittles. They're fading into the sunset. It's pretty interesting.
Wow.
I will stand by the Frank Sinatra in fear of someone trying to fight me here. I was listening to Frank the other day, and I'm like, oh, it's so nice. But then I actually turned to somebody as a singer, as a vocalist. I turned and I said, he's not actually that good. Don't fight me.
No.
He's a great entertainer. The whole package
whole
is fantastic. But if you listen to him as a vocalist,
Well,
he's not doing a lot of fancy,
No, he's not.
amazing
He's not.
stuff. Now you listen to Aretha and she's going
He
here,
didn't have
there, and everywhere.
he didn't have the range.
He didn't have
No,
range. He didn't
but
have
when
range.
he's in his pocket, the man's magic.
Right.
Yeah.
But he
totally
doesn't.
agree
As
with
far
you.
as far as being on a list of amazing singers of all time, he's not. Entertainer, sure, put him somewhere a bit higher.
Totally
But as
agree.
a singer, he's
You know,
He's good.
the mistake I made with him is I saw him at the end of his career.
Worst thing you could have done.
Oh, God.
Oh,
he was
no.
in Worcester at the Centrum with Liza
Forget
Minnelli and the dancer, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, forget it.
Sammy Davis Jr. was
great.
outstanding.
Yeah, he's a lot younger.
Frank, he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be there, and he sounded freaking awful.
Yeah, no, that's sad
Awful.
to see them.
And that's, when to hold him, when to fold him. That's something that's very, very hard.
And you know what the other thing is, David, you can probably appreciate this. What really, really frustrates me, but I can see on music, you asked me who my favorite bands of all time was. Allman Brothers, Santana, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. A lot of these kids have never even heard of them.
I
They
know.
have not, trust me.
Have
I
not
work with
even
them.
heard of them.
Yeah.
Who's that? Crosby, Stills, and Nash. You kidding me?
Yeah,
Not a clue.
But I don't know why. I mean, I'm younger than you, but I knew all those artists. I mean, I was too young to listen to them.
I know.
But it's like it's almost like the 20-somethings think the life started when they were born.
Yeah, no,
blame-
it's very different,
I
Chrissy.
blame the parents.
Yes.
I had a huge eclectic musical upbringing because my parents raised me on it. So
But you know what the thing is? The parents that you're blaming are not that old.
No.
They were brought up.
maybe kids should stop having kids. That's a whole nother show.
I know.
everybody.
No, but I agree. All right, listen, we're going to take a break. When we come back, We're going to try to contact Peter to buy some pop-offs. Fair enough? And if we don't get through...
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
But I'm saying the Attorney General in Texas...
We're going to let them know...
Because that's where his little church is. It's a storefront.
Okay.
They sell goodies during the day, and then at night they turn it into a church.
If we don't get a hold of him, so be it. The investigative team of the Sicilian Corner will not leave a stone unturned going forward.
Now, is Mark Leone in charge of that?
I have already talked to him.
Oh, wow.
All right. Hang in
there.
there.
We got the best, David.
Right. Hang in there. We're going to be right back.
This is David from the Sicilian Corner. You know, Mike, Tom, and I love to go to Salisbury Beach, but we love different things and we can never agree. Tom likes the casual family-style dining with great Italian cuisine, Capri Seaside Italian Grill. Me, I love the elegant romantic vibe, Sea Glass with the amazing view and terrific menu with prices that'll make it the place you want to visit every week. Mike loves a drink in his hand and a cool ocean breeze right off the surf and the rhythms of an even cooler reggae band. We all know Mike loves Bob Marley tunes at Surfside. Who doesn't love a great show? National acts, comedy, regional favorites, and the beautiful and intimate Blue Ocean Music Hall. Lucky for us, Atlantic Hospitality is the host of all these great places, and they treat everyone like they're Mike Lamazzo. And best of all, we never have to choose. Park the car once and all of this fun is right at your fingertips. We can have it all in the heart of Salisbury Beach. Find out about all the ways you can have a great night at Salisbury Beach at northshorepavilion.com. And Mike, Tom, and I will see you there.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
Hi, this is Mike, and I would like to tell you about the Deborah Care Law Offices, a firm that is focused on estate planning, probate, trust administration, and elder law issues. You will feel comfortable discussing important issues concerning both you and your loved ones, as well as having the information you need to make an informed decision about your family's future. How do I know? Because I'm a client of Dan Deborah Care. If you want to have peace of mind knowing that your loved ones are protected, call Deborah Care Law Offices today. In Massachusetts, 978-686-4645. In New Hampshire, 603-894-4141.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler,
owners of Grazie Italian Restaurant in Dracut, Massachusetts.
the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
In addition to spectacular views overlooking our golf course, we have an incredible Italian chef, Benny Curti.
Benny was born and raised in Italy and came to be our executive chef in 2013.
Benny is so passionate about cooking. If you haven't experienced the food at Grazie Italian Restaurant, you're truly in for a treat.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club.
You know, seriously. What? Look at your format. You sent it to me. I'm not even going to tell.
I sent you that 3 months ago.
You sent it to me yesterday. Right here.
Oh, the hot dog buns.
That's
no,
the tease.
you said hot dogs.
That's a tease. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
I resemble that.
All right, listen. Let's give this a shot. Let's get Peter Popov, whatever his name is.
Be nice now.
His company. We're going to be nice. We're not going to get aggressive.
I'm wondering what our listeners...
They may not even answer.
I wonder how many of our listeners have heard of this, Peter.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's give
Peter
it a try.
Popoff.
All right.
Peter Popoff.
Let's be professional.
Hello, this is Peter Popoff. Please don't hang up. I need just a little bit of information in order to rush you the miracle spring water that I offered on TV. In order to minister to you, I need just a little bit of information.
You got it, buddy.
I'll guide you
No
step by
problem.
step through the easy instructions of the automatic ordering system.
Great.
Just follow the instructions, and I'll see to it that you receive your miracle spring water without any further delay.
God, I need it.
Now, here are the instructions. After each request, you'll hear a beep. The beep is your signal to immediately answer each request. Begin by telling me your first name, and please spell it. For example, Peter, P-E-T-E-R. Now, don't forget to wait for the beep.
Fred Ziffel, Z-I-F-F-E-L.
Now, please tell me your last name, and please spell it.
Ziffel, Z-I-F-F-E-L.
Now, please tell me your street address or P.O. box number and spell the street name. Don't forget to include your apartment number if you have one.
105 Stamingia Boulevard, S-T-A-R-M-I-N-G-I-A Boulevard.
Now, give me your zip code.
315-269. That could be a problem.
Thank you for providing all the information we need to effectively minister to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. This is Peter Popoff saying, God bless you.
That's it.
Wow. Do you feel better?
Oh,
When are you going to get your
hung up
check?
on us.
Do I get a check now?
Yeah.
The water comes first. Then you look at it, apparently, and then the checks will just...
Tommy, is there a shipping charge for the water?
He didn't say anything.
No.
Is he
but
just
it'll
gonna
probably be $19.95, 5 payments.
You know something? Can I drink that? What'll happen if I drink it?
You start speaking Russian. The hell is it?
That's vidanya.
Chrissy, you have no thoughts
boy.
here?
I'm stunned.
I have no thoughts a lot of the time. So.
I'm stunned.
This is how
I'm stunned we got him on the phone. That was amazing.
I'm still trying to figure out how he gets money out of people. I'm like, I got to do way more research on this. He
Okay,
didn't-
can
he
we?
didn't ask
I
me for
think
anything.
that the Sicilian Corner investigative team with these two detectives, I think we should do a little further research and follow up on this for a later show. I want to get to the bottom. I want to speak to Peter myself.
Chrissy's going to get right into this. I can
No,
see.
because I want to I want to give a real address because I want to see what gets sent to you, but at the same time, I don't want to be bombarded with stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how to do
we
this.
should have given him. We should have given him Rico's name and address.
Where's Rico?
Rico, I didn't even know you were
He's
here.
at the bottom of the stairs.
He's hiding.
For those of you that may be out of here, Rico Petroselli just walked in the room and just started yelling at all of us.
We got him.
Why? Let's give Rico's name.
No, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Rico needs miracle
Would you
water.
we're going to order some Peter Popov miracle water
water.
for you.
We'll have it shipped to your
Are you
house.
interested? Yeah. No, not Mary Poppins.
Not Mary Poppins.
Oh, God, help me.
Hey, that was good.
All right, listen, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And we're going to follow up on this at a later date. But why were you bitching about the hot dog situation?
Why?
Yeah.
There's certain things that really annoy me.
Hot dogs?
Do you have things that bother you, David?
Yes, I do.
Do you have things that bother you? Yeah, me.
The number one thing
Yes.
is going shopping and getting a package of hot dogs with 8 to a package. Now, before I leave, I go to the bread aisle.
And there's
I get 6 hot dog buns. I get 10. What the pluck? I only want 8. That's all I
And what are
want.
you going to do with 8 hot dogs? They're going to sit in the fridge and you're going to throw them away after a couple of months.
No, I invite my friends over.
Oh, you never invited me over for hot dogs.
Have you ever had a
Have you
hot-
ever been
I've-
have you
I've-
have you
I've-
gone to Mike's?
He's got a
Rico, have
nice
you ever
deck,
been to
too.
Mike's for hot dogs? Have you ever been over to Mike's for hot? Come sit up here. No. Oh, you can't. We don't have a headset for you. Have you ever been over to Mike's for hot dogs? Are you-
He's there all the time.
But it's just one of the, that's one. Number 2, and I'll tell you, cell phone companies are notorious for this. You're having a problem with your cell phone, now you call up to get some customer assistance. You end up with somebody out in
India, Haiti,
Taiwan.
Been to every one of those countries.
And you can't understand them. All you're saying is,
DC, yeah.
please, repeat that. Repeat now.
I
now you
I
get.
concur.
You know what I would love? I would love I would love to have the comments that I know and our listeners know. When you call and you're on one of those automatic things that they say, listen to the music and all this crapola, it just drives you crazy. And when you first dial it, it doesn't answer you in English. It answers you in a foreign language. I always make comments like crazy. I wish they could have a recording of all the comments that people make. Tom.
Yeah, but you're an anti, unless...
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, have someone who can speak the language. So now you turn around with these cell phones, you turn around and you say to the woman, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time, or the man, I'm having a hard time understanding you. May I speak to your supervisor?
See, here's what you're
now
doing
I
wrong.
get the
Here's
freaking
what you're doing
supervisor.
wrong.
He's worse
You're
than what
wrong.
I had.
Here's what you're doing wrong. What you're doing wrong is...
Customer service. They don't even know what the name means.
What I do is, prior to making a call, I take a course, like speaking Haitian. I take a Haitian 4-week course, how to speak Haitian.
Why are you anti-Haitian?
I'm not anti-Haitian.
Yeah, you are.
He loves the Haitians.
I do.
You love Haitians?
Haitians, if I have to call Bombay, India, I learn the language.
Do you believe in voodoo and all that stuff?
That's is that Haitian? Yeah, that is Haitian.
Of course it is. Where do you think it is?
Maybe.
Cozumel? Come on.
No, that's a good point.
You can get voodoo in New Orleans.
Not for anything. Anyway, those are just that. And commercials come on your TV. Rico, look at me. Pay attention a little bit. Commercials come on your TV. You're listening to a show, and it's like one volume, and the show is perfect for your ears. You're getting ready to fall asleep. Then all of a sudden, what happens?
A commercial comes on and blows your ears off.
Peter Popoff comes on, starts yelling and screaming about freaking Miracle Water. It's a joke. You know, I don't understand it. And by the way, don't forget, it's grilling season. There's only one place to go.
Where's that?
Butcher Boy.
Tell me about
Butcher
it.
Boy in North Andover, Massachusetts, David. You were there. You saw what they have.
It's awesome.
And I'll tell you, 1.5 dells knock you out. Crazy. Introduce them to the grill. Speaking of the grill, Rico, do you have a grill on your... No. You don't have a grill? I'm going to tell you what happens.
We need to have
Rico's saying he's
going
a vegan.
forward when he comes in.
We need a mic.
We need a mic.
A loose mic
For 10 minutes. Oh yeah.
I just want to. I want to give our listeners a tip. A Weber grill, even if you get the newer ones like the Genesis 2 with the blue top on it.
Oh yeah, I know that well.
Only 2 years. I go to push the electric start.
Doesn't work.
It won't work. Now I say to myself, well, I must need an ignition. You know, get a new one. I go down to see a lumber. The guy looks at me and says, how old is it? I said, only a couple of years. He says, it should be still good. So now I actually break down and take my book out. Now, I don't read instructions very well.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go.
I find Peter, David, I got this Peter Popoff in my head. Do you know that grill has a battery?
I did.
You knew that?
Of course I do.
I'm the only one that doesn't know it.
I want to tell you a grill story, man.
It's the first thing that breaks, too.
You guys ready for this?
Yes.
You're going to appreciate this.
I never knew it took a
No,
battery.
I have a grill story. Grill story.
Grill.
All right. Now,
Like
my condo, we have 2 buildings. We have the other building, they have a beautiful 10-foot gas grill that they bought. Ours, cheap. So the last 4 years...
You bought one, didn't you?
I bought 3 in the last 4 years for the whole place. For the whole place. No problem.
Did you write it off?
This year, I come back, I go to grill, the thing is a mess. A mess.
Did you learn anything?
I did. You know what I did? I went, because you can't have a grill anywhere else, I went to Lowe's. I bought one of those little camping grills,
That's it.
with the little propane tanks, and I keep it in my house.
Proud of you.
And when I go to grill, I walk over to the grill, open it up, and I put my camping grill on top of it and cook my food, close it, clean it up, bring it back in the house.
No, they don't appreciate it.
They don't appreciate it because they didn't pay for it.
That's what we do. All right, Mikey, it's been good to be back.
You know something? It's a pleasure to be back. Easter was good. You come home, the day before Easter?
Yeah, we came home on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
And you're getting a new car tomorrow.
I am.
Yes. Congratulations.
I got my new bike yesterday.
You got something a little bit different than you had before?
Nope, same car.
I'm sorry?
I bought the same car.
How about the color?
Same color.
Really going out on a limb there, huh?
Same
Well,
color.
you're living right in the edge, huh?
The interior is a little lighter.
Get out.
A little lighter.
Tom, they have a lot of nerve.
Listen, all kidding aside, it was great to be back. You know, Petrocelli, we're doing our next show, and it's different when you're together. The chemistry is a lot better, you know. And when Mallory comes in here, right? Well, what?
Different days. We're on, the next show's on.
Oh, I understand that. Our show airs on Friday, and the show that Rico and I and John do, we air on Wednesday nights. All over the place, too.
And since I'm away Friday,
I'll man it.
You're going to manage
And I hope
it?
this is working out. Us pre-recording the show, now we can communicate with you guys. That's why we love it. That's why we're doing it. With that being said,
Welcome back, T.
Mikey. Good to be back.
pleasure.
And to our
Congratulations.
viewers and listeners, thanks for all the support. You guys have been great over the last 21 years, man.
Rico, you want a drink of water?
No, you don't want that.
This is from Russia. This is good. Yeah.
With that,
south of Russia.
With
South
that
Russia.
being said, remember, if you can't make fun of yourself, please don't make fun of anyone. Have a great week.
Thanks, everybody.
Audio
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.